It's always a great person to be around, so I'm excited to see this matchup.
It's been years. Dom is old as balls. Old as monkey balls.
Okay, not that old.
Nasty, withering monkey balls.
He is a teacher,
That's how
though.
old Dom is. And
Yeah.
Jaeden, on the other hand, SoCal Demon these days, obviously formerly Eugene. Never been ranked, I don't think. Just not an attendance demon, but now he's doing well in SoCal. He's back up in Oregon, and with a Vigilance, apparently. This matchup is bad for R.O.B.
How's that?
Well, Isabelle can just kind of eat the gyro with pocket, and he doesn't get it back. And then he's so big that Isabelle's slingshot is so effective at stunting his movement. Look, now Dom does not have gyro, which means no TODs, no big combos. He just has to play neutral, fundies R.O.B.
I mean, R.O.B's definitely got the tools for that with their really just insane normals. Not a single bad move R.O.B has, but I can definitely tell that gyro being missed right now is starting to affect him a bit. How much experience does Dom have with Isabelle, though? Not a very common character.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, because that was something that we were noticing. Me and Komover were talking about against Jaeden versus Cool Guy and against Psionic. They felt very uncomfortable, and I don't imagine it'd be much different for Dom. Oregon doesn't have very many Isabelles. We have Mr. Oil, the ever-talented, and we have Proto and Alex pocket the character, but not super seriously. I don't think Dom would have played against either of them, at least not in bracket.
Right.
So it's where is he getting this Isabelle experience?
So that means the name of the set is going to be how fast can Dom, figure out what Jaeden's starters are, what they like to do, and go from there.
I agree.
But so far, I mean, even stocks, Dom down by a decent amount of percent, Jaeden not letting the advantage go away just at the moment. But R.O.B with that ultra great nair, just 1.5 rotations here, and is getting backstage control.
I agree. And we saw Jaeden almost got the pocket on the gyro, but Dom lasered him out. But it was just sitting there. The hitbox was not even active on that gyro, and Jaeden was still able to get it. And now there's no set play. It's R.O.B with no gyro. He has to run at you. He has to throw crab at you. His laser's more effective because there's no pocket on board. But besides that, it's a lot rougher. And then Isabelle obviously keeps her slingshot. She keeps her Lloyd.
Yeah, and as we can see in that set, that slingshot interrupting a lot of Dom's moves. It's just an annoyance that R.O.B is going to have a lot of trouble dealing with.
I agree. One thing that was interesting, though, Jaeden without pocket was very reliant on those B reverses to land with that invincibility pocket has. And it might nerf his disadvantage a little bit not being able to do that. But even then, Dom has been able to find a few big open-ups, but I feel like neutral has been so Isabelle-centered.
I mean, if Dom can get the second stock, get the pocket back, or get the gyro back, but now Jaeden with still no gyro and still up and not dead yet.
Oh, wow.
Wow, what a great pick.
And I feel like, Dom just doesn't have the discipline right now. He's not playing in tune with the pocket. He wants to throw his gyros in his normal spots, and he's not used to not being able to do that against Isabelle.
When you play with gyro always being there for so long, it's muscle memory at that point.
Absolutely.
And you have to even Dom, who is still right in this, but you have to remember when to switch it on and off. See, he just got gyro back and he looks so relieved at this point.
Yeah, and I think it's really smart that he's full charging it. I think he's going to get a lot more mileage out of it fully charged because it won't be as reactable when he shoots it out.
To be completely honest, I think he's going to try to save it for a 0 to death.
Oh,
no, never mind.
Not quite. Jaeden, though, playing it smart, not getting rid of his advantage. And it's Dom who chases the gyro, and Jaden's able to get the catch on that.
I think, Sky, if you see what happened there, Dom was desperate to make sure the gyro didn't go back into Jaden's hand, so went all the way back to the corner for it. Jaeden punished that and got the kill for it.
Yeah, it was beast.
So, quick game one here. And it's Xavier in winner's set, right?
Yeah, it's Xavier in winner's grands. And Xavier is the one who sent both of these players to losers. So things are looking pretty for them. Dom had a few moments. I feel like when he was getting a lot more damage out of his advantage, that's something Isabelle just struggles with, is her damage output is pretty low. And so when he was able to get something going, he made it count. But even then, I just don't think his neutral was as Isabelle focused as it should have been. I think he was playing R.O.B and he wasn't playing the matchup.
I think it comes back to something that Dom had told me after a set against me was whoever wins is who's controlling the tempo. And it felt like even when Dom was bringing it back, Jaeden was controlling the tempo most of that game one. So I want to see how Dom can just put the pressure on. So far we're seeing a more scrappy game two here. not getting the gyro back. I think Dom's also starting to switch to maybe not using gyro as much. Use it as your ace in the hole because you can't afford to mess it up at this point.
I agree. And the way he's scrapping, I feel like, is working out. I feel like Rob does have the options to where if you're into Isabelle's face, he is advantaged, even despite Isabelle's strong tools like that up tilt, that jab, and that nair.
That slingshot covers so much space.
It does. And Rob is so big, like against like Cool Guy and against Psionic even to an extent. Jaeden wasn't able to get as much mileage off those slingshots because, you know, they're smaller characters. They have better options to maneuver around them. But Rob really doesn't.
Now we are seeing the advantage of that pocket still in play. Jaeden able to laser it and, you know, get Dom off there and gets the first kill still.
Yeah.
But has not pocketed gyro once yet.
No, but it's like even then, it's Jaeden hasn't pocketed gyro, but also Dom hasn't done anything with gyro. So it's like, what's even the usage? And it's allowing Jaeden even to still have access to that pocketed disadvantage and have access to that laser. So it's, I think the name of the game for Dom is figuring out how to incorporate gyro, how to make him not having gyro his advantage.
I mean, I think the win con for this set is just keeping your mental stack, keeping up this like kind of annoyance in a way, because like the characters that we've seen in this top 8, whether it's VIII or R.O.B, can kill you off a single touch. I don't think Isabelle has that capability, so you just have to like keep doing this annoyance for a while and try not to let your mental stack slip.
I agree. I agree.
So, right, finally gets that first stock, but and just keeping stage control here, going for a bit of a hard read, but doesn't get punished for it.
I agree. And it's so weird from an Isabelle, but I feel like in the sets that I've seen of Jaeden's, all the mileage has come from off or on-stage interactions. The ledge or the edge guards are just not coming for like anyone playing against Jaeden. The way he's able to mix up those uppies, and it's so powerful. And I feel like as R.O.B, like if you're not able to, because you're working with a hampered neutral, you're consistently losing neutral, you're getting peppered with slingshots and stuff. And if you're not able to bring up that mileage when you get advantage, then you know stuff like this happens. You're just not able to like hold a lead.
There hasn't been a lot of edge guarding in general, I think, this set. Jaeden's just more than comfortable lead trapping. That seems to be the name of the game.
I agree.
And, you know, R.O.B can have a rare get recovery, but, like, as you've been saying this whole set, very big. So, you can just harass him. But, like I said, 1 or 2 interactions, 80%, that's just how good of a character R.O.B really is. So,
yeah.
Like, it's been a tough matchup, but R.O.B is still S tier. R.O.B is still a very good character, and I could, you know, 1 lapse of judgment, gets a gyro off. This could very well momentum can break, and just right there.
That's his stock. He chooses to get full gyro there. Interesting. I feel like it might be worth it to try to get that gyro in hand when you have those opportunities so you can get the combo game, but he's electing to use it as a rare zoning tool. And then boom, he gives it up.
I wonder if he's expecting Jaeden to do an option there, and he just didn't bite. And now this is looking pretty bad.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're charging your gyro, you should be trying to use it on reaction. Wait for them to do something, because you can just launch it out to like any mistake they make. Dom is not doing that incredibly well. This is certainly winnable. It's 1 side B away. It's 1 offstage interaction. But even then, like as I mentioned before, it feels like getting those edge guards on Jaeden is like more of a guess than anything. It feels like you cannot get anything confirmed on that guy.
You just take it 1 interaction at a time, but if we're gonna get point blank like that, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking with how Dom is working with gyro, whether Isabelle has it pocketed or not, he might be getting more advantage out of it gone, because he's not getting anything out of it when he doesn't have it. And Jaeden was just eating him up when he was able to get those lasers. So if you can catch him with the gyro, then you have the ability to throw out those lasers, those zoning lasers, and get those big advantages.
Dom taking headphones off. Maybe a mentality switch is in order.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you can kind of hear us, but I think the biggest thing is just be confident in yourself. You're already down 0-2. At this point, you're just playing with house money. That's how I would always think of it as.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah, this is Jaeden's set to lose.
So it's also your set to steal.
Truth.
So, and right now, here, are we going to see the first proper edge guard of the set
This
here?
should be a death. And he's going to go for the downer. I don't think he should have. I think he should have.
Went off stage, you think?
Yeah. Go for like a side B or something else.
Jaeden doing some hard callouts with the F smash.
Yeah. They're getting him a lot of mileage. We saw earlier in the set he F smashed Dom's shield and Dom was unable to punish it. Safer than a lot of people give it credit for, than anyone really know if you're not playing against Isabelle. So it's
Isabelle
like,
have a wolf F-stack?
she does. Dude, Oliver's, she's zoner wolf, bro. It's crazy what that character's doing. And Dom's dead.
Zoner wolf with a kill confirm off the mine.
I know, it's filthy. And Dom is such a tempo-based player. He's always trying to control the pace. He's playing it slow. That's how he likes to play his game.
You know when a player is good when they make a low tier, not look like a low tier.
Absolutely. And Dom's just not able to condition Jaeden's movement at all. Jaeden's so in control that like Dom does this thing where like, you know, he'll play his slow game where he's like focused on his lasers and his gyros, and then he'll do an explosive up B movement or something to catch you lacking in disadvantage. That big tempo switch, he's not able to get them because the tempo's not his at all.
Yeah, Jaeden's controlling that. Dom is a very tempo-heavy, mentality-heavy, horizontal-based player. From what I understood, like those 0 to deaths are like critical. If you can get one, it can break your opponent. He just hasn't been able to.
Yeah, and you can see Dom is just not playing with his usual confidence. He's getting these down throws, he's getting nothing out of them. That was 3 kill opportunities there.
Yeah.
And instead, Dom is going to hold this extra credit. Only 27, but I mean, you know, for just like your mentality, you want it earlier there if you can get it.
I mean, at this point, it's a tough one. It's just Jaeden has a lot to play with. Is confident, wants to like put this away, you know, get a 3-0, get a lot, keep your energy for Xavier.
I agree.
Obviously, don't think too far ahead, but anything can happen. But this is looking dire.
I mean, at this point, it's like you don't want to think about your next set, but like this is looking so dominant. Like Dom cannot get an opening. All he's been able to get is 8% this stock, and I mean, this like any ledge trap could be it. These fishing rods have given him so much mileage, and the Nair's not even enough to destroy the Lloyd.
This feels like someone who has been 0 to death by Xavier one too many times when playing with him, and is just very good at like walling people out. Because again, that's just kind of what you got to do.
That's it. Swift 3-0. That big tempo change, it just felt like Dom didn't know what to do. And now yeah. And now we're gonna see brothers, the 2 brothers in grands of a D tier here at Core Values 8. Xavier, of course, the first seed. You can't count him out. Best player Oregon has ever seen. But Jaeden, I mean, he's the 5th seed of the tournament. He beat Cool Guy, he beat Psionic, he beat Dom. Those are all upsets. After nail-biter sets with R&M and Jay Pizzle, he went last stock, last hit, last game with both of those players, and he's been able to carry the momentum from winning those all the way to losers grands.
Those are all very explosive players he had to beat. Like, those are very players who go off their big offense and go off their confirms, whether it's Justin with his knee combos, Cool Guy with his jump reads. I guess Psionic's the one exception, but Psionic is no slouch either.